Yo, what's up? Actually, no, I'm not allowed to say that anymore. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Nige.
Hello, dude.
Welcome.
What's up?
Lovely, lovely to be back. And we're back at home base. And we're enjoying the, up in the beautiful mezzanine of the SydSquad HQ here in Darling Harbour. It is raining outside, and but we're nice. We're nice and tucked and warm inside here. So, welcome. It's going to be a beautiful flight tonight, guaranteed. We are flying from Sydney to Port Macquarie, and we're going to do one of our world famous city flyovers as well. So it won't get any better than that.
And why are we going to do the world famous city flyover? Because we can.
Because we can, and because we're in Sydney.
Absolutely. And I'm not sure who that was that just pulled up in front of Graham there, but they pulled up with one wing scraping on the ground. That was class. Oh, it's one of the helicopters. Nice work.
Is it is it Cowbell Cody?
Not sure. I've got no name tag on this
one. Is it just in front of you?
Just in front of me and to the left of 168 Media.
Cowbell Cody.
Anyway, there you go. Nice stuff.
Hopefully you guys can hear me all good. It is pretty rainy outside, so apologies. Anyway, let's welcome everybody. I did see that Dog was first in this evening, so Dog, welcome mate. We also have Sean, of course, and we have our boys Kempy, Alpha Helix, two of our lovely Flyers Club members joining nice and early into the chat. We have Joel, welcome Joel, and SJE, did see you flying around earlier, SJE, so hello again. George and Cold F144, welcome, Cole, I should say, Cole, welcome Cole, welcome George. And Daffer, welcome Daff, nice to have you back, mate. And Matt, by the way, yes, Nigel's flying in the Stearman early was world class. You might agree.
Good fun. It's a seriously fun aeroplane.
Kempy refers to you as Mr. Half Cuban.
Half Cuban. Yeah. I was doing stall turns today, so.
And you're doing a fine job.
Thank you.
But anyway, hello Matt, Mr. Botherway, welcome, and Twizzy. Scrolling a little further down the list, Aaron Roach is here. G'day, rocking up in the RFDS livery today. Just in case there's any issues, we've got the flying doctors on hand. We may need someone our first landing because it is a short runway, especially for you blokes in the fighter jets. That'll be interesting. Oscar Tango, g'day mate, starting up FS, love to see it. Graham, welcome, one of our lovely members and excellent video editors. Graham, keep up the great work. Ross Huntington and Cole Wolf, welcome fellas, nice to have you back. And who else do we have here? We have Mr. Brad Delamont, who's already actually done some of the flight this evening. I saw you up there at we've got a new member. Who is it? Oh, Matt, by the way, welcome to Premium Economy, mate. Nice to have you. Nice to have you here. And we'll rip in straight away, I think, for you, Matt. Simon B, welcome, mate. Nice to have you. Adi Raj, welcome, Adi. Who else do we have? Scrolling further down, we got Johnny, welcome Johnny, and Ron, welcome some of our lovely first class members. Jake Bullet, welcome Jake. Stu, welcome Stu. Smack Air in Hong Kong, love it, mate. Toos, welcome Toos. Fronzel, saw you out there earlier, Fronzel. Welcome, mate. Another one of our members. Nice to have you here, mate. And Benny C as well. G'day, Benny. And Dan, welcome back, Dan. Nice to have you back, Dan, as always. Nigel will be back in a moment. Just going to welcome in Matt Botherway into Premium Economy.
Roger. While you're doing that, I'll just be away from the mic for a short time.
All good. Let's do it. Let's do it. Welcome, Matt. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining, mate. Lovely to have you here. So, boys, I think we should almost get ready to go. Chicken tender, welcome, mate. Nice to have you. Daff, exquisite, mate. Exquisite. Emirates, I think it was. Sorry, I was muted that whole time. Yes, Matt. Beautiful work, Daff. Beautiful work. Anyway, I think it might be time to start taxiing, fellas. We've got a lovely, lovely big group waiting here on domestic 6 at Sydney. But fellas, we will taxi down to runway 07, as we did on our 1-year anniversary flight. And Mutsky in the air. Love it, Mutsky. Welcome, Matty. Will we pass the Long Reef? I'm actually not sure.
We should do.
I guess we will. We're heading basically straight. We're heading basically straight along the coastline. So, I'm guessing so. Someone who worked in the. That's not a bad light show. Yeah, mate. Made it just for you. Just for you, Matt. All right. I'm gonna start rolling out. So we'll head down to runway 07. We'll take off to the east, and then we'll we might do similar to what we did last week. We'll just get into like a bit of a holding pattern out near the heads, and then we'll head through the harbour, and then up the coast. We'll go. What do you reckon, Nige?
Sounds like a plan, Tim. And look, it's appropriate that we're going to use 07 today because for the first time in a long time that I've seen, they're actually using 07 for arrivals first thing this morning, and
Yes.
late this afternoon they were back on 07 again. So
True that.
it's quite a different sight seeing the stuff coming in from the west again.
Oh, big time, and you know what? Having it sort of come onto the domestic side with all the like early arrivals, the early heavy arrivals in the morning, I should say, really shows how big they are. You know, you normally just seeing them at the international terminal, they just fit in, but over the domestic side, it just really shows their size, and it's unreal. It's unreal.
Absolutely. Yeah. The other thing too is at least there's then some movements happening on the domestic side, because at the moment domestic's pretty dead.
Oh,
at
it's
Sydney.
dead. It's dead.
Yeah, there's only a few flights, so to get those flights landing on 07, getting off at Delta or Gulf 4, or right up the end at Echo where we just started here.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, it's
No,
quite nice.
It's unreal. It's unreal. Hello, Matt.
Hello, gentlemen. I just thought I'd jump in and say a quick hello. I
Yes.
just disembarked my aircraft.
Yeah, Matt's just arrived back into Brisbane from Cairns on Australia's greatest airline. Of course.
Aircraft.
Yeah.
My greatest aircraft.
I got to say, Matt, I'm mighty impressed with your better half, because you know she's out collecting the bags and you're taking time out to have a chat to the boys, and I think that speaks volumes about the quality of your missus. She's wonderful.
Yeah, she's
I
well
wish
past.
you could see me right now. I have my camera backpack on. I'm carrying her carry-on and her purse or her handbag. So.
And you
And
know,
then the other hand,
I bet she's looking great too.
Yes.
That's exactly right.
So yes, I wish I could. I'll actually take a photo and I'll send it to you boys.
Sounds
So you
good.
believe.
You watch it right about now. He's mugging his missus for all of the gear that she's carrying. He's pushed her aside to say, "Listen, I need a photo opportunity."
Exactly right.
No.
G'day, Oscar.
I'm being honest. So I thought I'd just jump on and say hello to everyone because I missed the last stream, and
Yeah, no.
I'll be back at it on this coming Friday.
Yeah, nice to have you back. And
Yes.
Coldest Wolf, thanks for the sub as well, mate. And Maddie, we did have a new member, Matt Botherway, who's just joined us in Premium Economy.
Another Matt.
Very kind of yes, another Matt to the Flyers
dear.
Club. So
Get too many of
in
us.
in the Flyers Club lounge, there may be a few issues when we do page you, when your beverages and snacks are ready. So
Yes, no problem. No problem.
looks like Ron's had a crashed desktop already.
Oh no!
Happened on takeoff. Oh, don't worry, mate. We'll be around the harbour. So join in.
I was going to ask, has there been any word on the next world update?
No, or world update. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
World update maybe next year, and I think sim update November maybe or December.
Right,
I'm not.
okay.
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure.
That's right. I'm just thinking of it.
No, that's all right. Few little hot topics to talk about. Obviously, Bonza is one of them. We'll sort of get to that once we're airborne. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Great seeing the heavies on 16 left. Hell yeah, the 747's on 16 left. It's unreal.
MD-11's on 16 left too.
MD-11's, that's top notch.
It's just that, you know what? It's COVID sucks, and what COVID? Oh, nicely weighted. Someone just waited for an aircraft to land. As Ash Hunter lands. I don't know if Ash Hunter's part of our group, but they're probably wondering what the hell's going on.
But hopefully...
Makes you wake up. But nice work whoever's in the F-14, it looks like, the Tomcats at Fronzel.
Or might be Fronzel's in the chat with us.
Nice, before you continue, I just wanted to, I'm going to head off, guys, and I'll talk to you later on.
Yeah, sounds good, Matty. Thanks for jumping in.
Alright, guys. Enjoy the night. See you later.
See you, Matty. Bye.
So I was just saying, like, you know, for all the negatives of COVID, I suppose, it has provided opportunities for a few different things, like, and
big time.
With 16 being used, with the 16 right threshold works being done. So
yeah. There's definitely been some unique things that you would never see otherwise. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
But you know, actually, let me just make a nice comment. All these guys taxiing out absolutely beautifully. Everyone's nicely spaced out. You know, all class, absolutely all class. Mats are taking over the world. Yes, I'm not sure if it's a good thing or not, but you know, we'll wait and see. Danger Dale's here. G'day, mate. And Tuzzy said the update comes out at the end of this month. Okay, beautiful. Hopefully.
Fronzel's a new member. Awesome.
No. Fronzel, sorry. Oh,
yeah, Fronzel is a new member apparently. So there you go. Welcome aboard, Fronzel.
Oh, is that right?
That's what Dale said in the YouTube chat.
Oh. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, Dale. Welcome, Dale. It hasn't. Nothing's come through. That's all. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, when you are ready, let's depart, guys. We're gonna head out straight out off 07. We're gonna head straight to the coastline. So we'll head straight to Bondi Beach, and then we're gonna head up to the heads, and then we'll head through the heads. And guys, make sure you are snapping plenty of those screenshots. The screenshots from last week were just incredible. I mean, they always are, but, you know. Oscar, keen to get back up to Sydney for spotting. Mate, spotting has been going off in the last 2 days. All the Sydney locals have just flooded to the airport regardless of the weather.
It's been, like, miserable for the first 2 days back. There's plenty of people out and about.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's exactly right. Exactly right. Afdog, welcome, mate.
Hey, Jeff.
Afdog. Is Afdog there? I'm not sure if I can see him in queue. I can see Mick Greach. I can see Ripstart, Mutsky, our newest member. We've got Dan Resman, Chicken Tender, Enigma, Qantas Mojo, Fronzel, Paul Broom. There's a giant group around you, Nige.
Yeah, there's a massive group.
I can see you, Graham.
There's some people that are so close that I can't see who's like names. I've got two Mackies in front. I've got a Mackie behind, and I can't see any of their names because they're all so close.
Nuts. Yeah, it's nuts.
We've
got Fat Harry. We've got George. We got Zengi, Kempy, Pilot Mitten, Solo Dog, Venom, Bowers, Sheepy. Apologies if I've missed anyone, but the names are just all. Look at this. Look at this group over here. Actually, I could probably zoom in and check it out. G Pet and Nui, Cowbell Cody, all the guys are here. I love it, and everyone's filing out in just a nice, really nice orderly fashion. We need it. Take a see. One will come back, Sean. One day.
Oh, Half-Dog's on 3
Half-Dog's on 3 for left. Ooh.
Long taxi.
You are Sid. Is down at the kilo apron in his P38. Fronzel's I'm not sure what Fronzel's doing, but I think he's waiting for takeoff clearance. So Fronzel, clear for takeoff. He wants everything to be done officially. And by the way, guys, if you haven't already,
he's gone too.
Oh, here he goes. I love it, Fronzel. What a legend.
Lights it up. I'm not
if you
sure what
haven't,
Air Canada's doing on the runway. They should get off.
yeah, get off Air Canada. SydSquad's in town.
That's right.
If you haven't already, guys, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Be much appreciated. We're just going for our usual goal of 50 likes. That would be much appreciated. Dan R86 restarting, guys. Lost all traffic. Oh god. The one of many problems, which will hopefully be fixed at some point.
I'm currently choking on Graham's red smoke.
You got Air George. George is right on your tail.
Oh really? I can barely see where I'm going.
Well, I think I am
He
going
goes
to
Dragonite the opposite direction.
join the party. Dragonite's off. He's off on
He
2.5.
went off 2.5. Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. He just took off over me. Chicken Tender's doing a lovely low pass.
Daniel Resman's just cut straight across the flight path. Nicely done. Fat Harry's burning smoke. Nice smoke, Harry. Oof.
All right.
Time to get the gear up, Harry.
Oh, Harry doesn't do that. Harry does what he wants.
Yeah.
Tuzzy says he lost everyone as well. Just before you restart, maybe just try a server change. Go to a different server and come back. Maybe that might work. Hopefully.
Holy moly!
Actually, you know what?
A sea of aeroplanes here.
I just realised I'm actually very selfish. I asked everyone to hit the like button while everyone was taking off, so I apologise for that. And another little thing, guys, we are of course live over on Twitch, so if you'd like to lurk and help us move up the pecking order on Twitch, you can type !Twitch, and that will give you the link to the to our Twitch stream. Always lovely to get plenty of numbers in there to boost us up that list on that flooded purple platform. Buzz the tower. Oh, maybe some of our fighter jets can buzz the tower. I don't think I'm fast enough there, Johnny.
On the way.
Alright, we are underway.
Buzz the new office first.
So we've got Stingray, Ozfire. Looks like Ozfire's underway off runway 34 left.
Yeah, nice.
Came back when I was on active pause. Okay, that might be a little temporary fix there. A little bit of active pause. And by the way, folks, a little bit of a plug here. We are of course running the Orbx Cityscape Sydney. I can hear an F14 right close. The Cityscape Sydney Orbx scenery, and you guys, every single one of you is eligible for a 15% discount on that scenery, as well as Brisbane and Adelaide and Brisbane Airport. And if you would like to take advantage of that, you can type !Orbx and follow the prompts.
That is mighty generous of Orbx, isn't it?
Correct. Oh, I know.
Continued support of the stream.
Not
That is just
not to mention
fantastic.
giveaways, discounts. The discounts even running through to like the end of next month. So, yeah, you guys can have plenty of time to get around it if you wish. Oscar, we come out of lockdown this Thursday, so going back spotting on Friday.
Nice.
How's Canberra been though? Has it been? It would have been pretty quiet though, right? I wouldn't imagine there'd be much happening.
I think he's talking about maybe coming to Sydney, yeah? Is that right, Oscar?
Oh yeah, when we hit, will you be allowed to though? Even when Sydney hits 80%? I hope for your case, Oscar. G'day Reese, welcome. Good to say g'day to you today, Nige. Look like you're working hard. He's India. He's having a dig already.
Well, he is, you know. See, he'll say that from the other side of the fence.
Well, true. Maybe not face to face.
No, look, it was, look, I had things to do, people to see, and places to be.
Well, you know, yeah.
But it's always nice to stop and have a chat with people on the fence line. And
not just a pretty face. Cold F144, lovely.
Having a chat with the people on the fence line is how I've gotten to know a lot of the spotters over the years.
That's exactly right. When you get down to Long Reef, it just tells you how long it takes to get to the airport. Right, okay. I'll let us know, Joel, let us know. And hello to our viewers on Twitch there. I'll see you over there, Joel. Essendon is very nice. Yeah, it actually is. It's actually like world class, especially when you can walk through the terminal and stuff like that. Looks like we may have picked up F1 Baz along the way.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know if Baz is with us.
And he's Seahawk. Well, he's probably looking at the almighty group of people that are flying with him and going, well, where are this lot off to?
I'm getting amongst this.
That's it.
Right, so folks, we'll get into a little bit of a hold just at the heads here. And we'll just wait for a couple of the guys catch up.
I just got to say, Tim, I noticed chicken tenders out here buzzing along at 174 feet at the moment. Chicken tender, I just want to say thank you for the Stearman flight the other night. That was jolly good fun. That was good fun doing the formation stuff, so thank you.
I wonder what chicken tender's in, because I can't see what he's in again.
Not sure. It's not showing for me.
Brody G, welcome to business class, mate. That is very, very kind of you. That is our second member. Outstanding support of the community tonight. So, Brody and Matt, thank you guys for joining. Absolute champions. Bit of a lurker, Brody, but it's really, really appreciate it. Alright, I think everyone's pretty much here, so we might start heading through.
But John was just asking, how is it having people out at the airport again? You know what? It's good. It's a sign that things are on their way to getting back to normal, I suppose.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, seeing people pulling up at Sheps Mound and eating their Maccas and
just like the old days.
That's it, and people actually up on Sheps Mound with cameras like Reece and Dapper were today. Yeah, it's good. That's how it should be, and yeah, the more the merrier, and hopefully the weather finds up by the weekend, and there should be a pretty good turnout.
Hopefully one day. One day we'll get a lockdown-free sunny day. Maybe, I don't know. Took me 2 hours to get to Sheps today. Hate the traffic. Well, what comes with no lockdown comes with traffic, unfortunately. But yes, it is what it is. Oscar, yeah, we'll be quiet, but we still have 34 squadron running around in the other RAF. Yeah, that's true. Especially, you probably have, like, you know, your training stuff and all that sort of stuff still going on, so it's not such a big deal. At least you got some sort of movement. What'd you do on the wrong one, Coldest Wolf? Well, we might even have to do a little orbit here, I think.
So chicken tenders in the Piper Seneca again tonight.
Oh, the Seneca, that's right, yes.
Nice
you did
choice.
say that.
Yeah, here we go. I'm just going to buzz past you now. Bye.
Oh, I haven't seen you yet. Alright, we're just flying along with Simon in his H145. What was a fun flight in the Stearman? Oh, you guys are baiting me to get it.
Absolutely. It's I'm genuinely impressed with it. The way it handles, even the sounds, it sounds good.
Yep.
The smoke is oh, look, you know it's good smoke when you can do a tail slide and it actually like slides the smoke up where you've just come from.
Yeah, it's unreal.
It's just those little things, you know.
Yeah.
Even like when I was doing the little arrows before, like doing wing overs, it actually does a wing over or a stall turn really nicely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know.
Oh, and we've got Mick. Mick, welcome to Premium Economy, mate. Thank you very, very much. I'm not sure. There must be something in the water tonight because 3 members in one stream is unbelievable. So thank you very much, boys.
I mean, there's another light show coming. Like,
there definitely will be. There's gonna be a couple. All right. This is just beautiful. But Mick, grab a beverage on the way in, mate. There's plenty of Premium Economy members in the lounge awaiting you. So pull up a seat, mate. Nice to have you here. Wrong account. Oh, it's all good, Coldest Wolf. The Queen Mary 2, yeah. But like, is this scenery not banging or what? It's the best. Shaz, welcome Shaz. Right, folks, I think we've done our little Sydney dash. So let's do it, eh? Let's do it. Maybe one day we'll get Shaz flying again. Maybe one day. I'm not holding my breath though. Alright, let me actually I don't know if I switch the autopilot on, what's it gonna do? Where's it gonna take me? Yeah. I want it to follow the line, but I don't think it's going to. Jazz, when are you going to fly again? Come on. We want to hear answers, not excuses.
Come on, Jazz. Come and join us.
Oh, and cold as wolf. Welcome to business class.
Oh.
Jeez, guys, you guys are on fire tonight. Thank you very much, guys. It's as you'd expect, it means a lot. Thank you, mate. You're a legend. All right, now I think my autopilot's actually working. Look at this. This is just beautiful. Look at it. Look at this group. It's something that you can just never get tired of. But so what we'll do, we're going to head up to Pelican or Aero Pelican, whatever they call it these days.
Macquarie.
Lake Macquarie Airport. We'll land there. We're going to come in over the lake, and we'll roll right to the end. We'll make a right-hand turn off the end of the runway. We'll park, and then we'll continue north. But anyway, I think we should welcome Mr. Coldest Wolf, Mick, and Brody into the Flyers Club, boys. Better time than any. I think not. I'll be back. Okay, the same person, but, you know, I appreciate you letting me know, boys, but I will let you guys have another one. Let's go. And, oh, Tim King, my man. Welcome, Tim, welcome. Another one to Biz, mate. Welcome, boys. Let's do it again, come on. We're back. Tim King. What a guy. You know, Tim King actually, he hooked me up a little while ago with some great Qantas merch. So, Tim.
That's what he hooked you up with.
Too right. Tim, thank you very much. And, Coldest Wolf. Let's say Coldest Wolf. Thank you very much, mate. Nice to have you boys here.
He's a lovely guy, Tim King.
No, he definitely is. He definitely is. But thank you very much, boys. Appreciate it. Sorry, might have to catch up on the chat a little bit. Reese, tell you what, Graham and I got stitched up today, already at the mill pond for the Cathay 748 arrival, and it decides to go 07. So was that the first one to go back to 07?
It would have been, yeah.
Oh, that is a stitch up. And obviously you didn't have enough time to sort of change locations. But yeah, no, you know what? I cannot wait for a nice sunny day and to just get out there and just, you know, enjoy just being there. Even if it's not super busy, which it obviously won't be. But it'll just be great just to get out there and just sort of be back amongst it, and you know, definitely positive signs for sure.
You know what's been a positive sign too, Tim? Today, I think they were doing it yesterday too, but especially today, the Qantas 787s are out doing training flights.
Big time.
Yeah, they were flying out to the north and flying down to the south and southwest, and
yep.
They were heading out, coming back a short time later, going back to the domestic bays, and a short time later turning around, going out, doing it all again. So
yeah,
it's good to see that sort of stuff happening. It's good to see more aircraft up in the air now.
That's
and
right.
Hopefully that's kind of Qantas saying that maybe demand's a little better than
we're
what
getting
they
ready.
initially expected.
We're getting ready. Yeah, no, it's definitely awesome to see. Definitely huge positive signs, like especially, you know, not only for plane spotters but for the country in general, that it's kind of getting there. It's getting
Absolutely.
there.
Yeah, the other thing I wonder too is now that Qantas is starting to gear up like that, how many of the airlines that we used to see are going to start putting a toe in the water and just sort of just throw one flight on just to sort of see what the response is like? You know, do they get enough passengers to make it worthwhile?
I mean, who are we talking about here? Like who's the one that's you're most curious about? Because I have one that I'm super curious about. Can you guess which? Yes, British Airways. Me too.
Because that's the European link.
Correct.
But the other one too that I wouldn't mind seeing is Hawaiian.
Yeah, well, they're starting December.
Then they've got a start date, yeah.
They've got a start date, yeah.
But now that we're opening up the borders, what appears to be earlier than what was initially expected, I wonder if they're going to sort of just throw a flight out early and just sort of say, look, let's just see what happens. So
that's it. Just kind of test the water and see what the demand's like. See how many Australians are. You know, obviously everyone wants to travel, but how many are actually willing to put their money down and go? You know what I mean?
That's it. And with the ongoing, I guess, closures in place with Queensland and WA at the moment, will some airlines choose to bypass them and instead head to the other states? Yeah, if they think there's a market enough in the country, you know, whether it be freight or passengers, will they possibly just bypass those those more strict quarantine areas and come to the other places?
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. Surprised how many waterways and bays you guys have over here. Mate, we got heaps. We're the Harbour City. We're linked by water. And it's beautiful. And apparently we've just flown over Joel's home. So hello Joel's home down there somewhere. On the beautiful North Shore. Reese is hoping for...
Aaron Roach, he won't have a ticket. He'll have frequent flyer points already saved up, I think. Let's wait for the next bushfire.
British Airways hoping... Reese is hoping for the British Airways 350 1000. I must admit, I'm hoping the same. We've got enough 787 operators, so I'm hoping the same.
You know,
I think it'll be
I'd like
787.
to see out here too.
You know.
I'd like to see Virgin Atlantic make a return.
Big time. I think, Reese just said that actually. Bring it back, 100%. Stu...
sorry.
Yeah, Reese just said bring back... I'd love to see Virgin Atlantic come back. That'd be huge. Stu, I went to join Premier Economy, but asked for... I'll work on that issue. Hey, all good, Stu. It's obviously zero obligation. Having you here chatting and flying, that is incredible support, as is, mate. Can you see any home and away filming going on? Yes, I think I can see... What's the old guy's name? I can't remember his name.
Alf Stewart,
Alf Stewart. I think I can see Alf Stewart down there. On the beach yelling at kids. The PM will have a ticket for Hawaii, 100%.
So the script hasn't changed in, what, 30 years it's been
No,
going for?
I don't think so, yeah. Good old Alf. Looks like all the boys are enjoying the lovely coastline we still have here. Touch and go. Matt, listen, Cole, if you're in an F14, mate, you could do a touch and go in Brisbane and you'll still beat me to Port Macquarie at this rate. Brad Delamont, can you still see me? Can you see Brad? Depends where you are, Brad. Are you still
not at the
up there?
moment?
I did see
No,
Brad earlier.
I can't at the moment.
Okay. That's alright. Dan Resman looks like he's slewing forward. I don't know if that's allowed.
Ooh.
Oh no, he's just in the Tomcat.
Oh,
There's your answer.
It slews on its own.
Yeah, imagine like Virgin Atlantic with a 34600. That was some movement back in the day. Seriously.
It was nice. I actually
It-
posted that on it's one of the forums. I don't think I put it on Instagram. I think I put it on the Australian Aviation Photographers page. The Virgin Atlantic with that lovely candy.
Oh, the candy apple red.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Just outstanding. Those engines, just like top notch. Absolutely top notch. My new lens is coming in the next couple of days. What did you get? Sean probably already knows what you got, but you know, we're curious.
And he has his review already lined up, ready to go.
Correct. Alf, that's right. Alf Tuzzy, that's right. Toos. Oh, we're heading into your neighbourhood. Okay. Are we allowed to fly over your area, or is it restricted airspace? Do you want it kept nice and quiet? Because we can do that. We can avoid your house if you wish. Travel depends on quarantine restrictions to destination countries. That is a very good point. You don't want to spend half your holidays sitting in a hotel locked up. Correct.
Exactly right.
Dan Resman was doing Mark 1.2 when he flew past. It looked like he was slewing. There you go. Dan, I apologise.
Good to see he's taking time out to enjoy the scenery, obviously.
That's correct. Or he might be just enjoying it twice. You never know.
Well, this is true. or 3 times. He's going fast enough.
Coldest Wolf got a Sigma 150 to 600.
Oh, nice.
Jeez, that's some serious lens there. The only thing about 150 to 600 is heat haze, especially with the summer coming up.
Yeah.
But you know, not to take away from it at all.
But you know what? Even your 600 mil of heat haze, trust me, it's still just as bad. Fairly close up.
Close up anyway. Yeah, that's it.
It's once the haze starts, it'll just it's there for everyone.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly right.
Our Stuart is there in his bikini. Stu, I'm not sure what episode you were watching when you were young, but thankfully I missed that one.
I don't think I caught that one either.
That's something you can't unsee, is it?
Aaron says, "We'll just cut the end lines and glide over." Yeah, we could probably do that. Oh, whoever's in the A330 that just flew over, a little too close. Right, so see if we picked up. Well, we've picked up Spuke on the way. Just checking for any late. Oh, Gunslinger's here in his Mackie. Beardy McWhiskey and Dingo fighting it off down the beach. With Dale and Graham head of the pack. There's definitely some server issues going on, people disappearing and all that sort of stuff, but Beardy McWhiskey, look at that, stunning Kai. We got Dan downstairs in the P38. I got it at the wrong time, but oh well, might be going for Knox Scoot tomorrow if it comes around 3 or 4 p.m. Yeah, now that's an interesting movement. Nigel, I don't know if you saw, but there's I believe it is flying to the US for part out.
Oh,
and
really?
It's
Where's it? Is it coming via Sydney? Is it?
It's going via Brisbane, I should say.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be, it's a really weird one. But that's cool. I mean, I would have preferred it if it came via Sydney, but it is what it is. We're getting played. There are 2 dislikes. Yeah, I'm not happy about that. I think, there's,
3.
There's always 2. There's always 2.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that is nice. But, well, I suppose that leads into our next one of the new startup. Whatever they're called again, I forget.
Bonza.
Bonza. Now, interesting airline name. But I'm curious. So, in one of the articles, I saw one of the guys posted on Discord that there was Perth to Ballina in there.
Perth to Ballina.
Yeah, Perth to Byron Bay.
Oh, I guess Perth's going to have the runway length for the weights they'd need. I guess the runway length they'd need.
Easy,
I'm just not sure that they'd have the runway distance up north, especially in summer, to get back to Perth. I don't know. With a full load.
Well, I'm more thinking about the demand. Because it's kind of like discussing before, on Discord, Perth, well, WA in general already has so many great spots. So, do you think that they'll be able to fill planes? From Perth to Byron Bay? I just don't know. I think there's too many nice beachy spots over in WA to do it. I don't know.
Yeah, look,
Seems weird.
It's going to be a different one, that one. But look, good on them. If they can make a new route work, and it's a route that's not being, serviced by the major airlines, and I think that's what they're looking at the moment. Yep. That's what the noise that they seem to be making.
Yep.
If they can put it into place, make it work, but not get squashed by the big airlines at the same time, because that's going to be the biggest danger. You can guarantee if there's potential for the route to work, you can imagine that the big airlines would probably say, well, we want a slice of that pie, so...
That's it, yeah, exactly. So you wonder if it's successful, how quick the others will jump on it.
That's exactly right, unless they can get some sort of exclusive rights into Byron Bay for the route, but...
Yeah, that's it. United 777 tomorrow morning. Yeah, I saw that. It's not bad. Byron is the number 1 tourist hotspot in Australia. I have no doubt that there's lots of tourists going there, but my concern is the geographical location of Perth to a spot like that. If that makes sense.
Yeah, 07 for landing at Lake Macquarie. I presume we're going to do that, Tim. Is that on the plan?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, let's do a bit of runway 07 action. And just because there's a bit of a turning circle up the end of 07, but on 25 up here, that's a bit of a dead end. So, but look, I'm interested to see, because if they say they're not going to do, the typical triangle Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, where will they do that's not already,
smashed.
getting smashed. So, anyway, good luck.
Well, the other thing to consider too is Rex is still in the game at the moment. They've got their 7.3s, so they'll be looking to expand as well. So,
that's it.
They'll be hoping the domestic market opens up and they get a chance to Bonza. Just looking at Stu Max comments, I wasn't listening. You'd be hoping that Rex, are successful with their foray into the 737 arena.
Yep. But it's it is interesting that looking at Rex's startup. Oh, jeez, looking at Rex's startup, how slowly it took off. I mean, I know they were playing for a super saturated market with only a few aircraft in comparison to Qantas, Virgin, and Jetstar, but it'll be interesting. I'll be watching, with close eyes.
The other thing too, and we discussed this on a stream way back when Rex were looking at getting the 7.3s. They didn't really do any advertising the first time around.
No, there was nothing, and we did speak about their followings on social media.
Yeah, they really could have done a lot better with the advertising side of things and the marketing side of things, and when things get up and running, it'll be interesting to see whether they actually take a different sort of tack to it and say, you know what, we need to go aggressive and say, look, we're here.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, this is where we fly. This is how cheap we do it. Put it on mainstream media, etc.
That's right. That's right. Get some billboards going, or.
That's it. Just something to get a leg up, just to say to people, look, Virgin and Qantas might not be flying these routes right now, in big numbers, but we're here, sort of thing.
But we're here and we're cheap and all that sort of stuff.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Because look, at the end of the day, people see a cheap fare, they're going to go for it.
Oh, that's right.
That's the way it is. Yeah.
Yep, I've got no brand loyalty to anyone. Sorry, Tim.
No, that's okay.
I've got no.
No offense taken.
You watch, suddenly I'll have a crash the desktop and I'll be banned off the server. But
no, not at all. Not at all.
But I don't have a brand loyalty. Like I'll look online. I'll look for the cheapest price, see if it meets the time schedule that I need to go, and I'll use it.
That's it. And that's probably most of the people as well.
Yeah, that's it. So if Rex happen to tick those boxes, if it's a short flight like Sydney to Brisbane or Sydney to Mexico, then there's kind of. Yeah, it's only an hour-long flight. I don't care if they don't serve me any meals.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's it. If the price is good.
That's exactly right.
Reese says, what do you guys think of Honolulu to Sydney on a JetBlue A321 Neo? I couldn't think of anything worse.
About as exciting as doing Manila to Sydney in an A321 Neo with Philippines. No offence to Philippines, but that's a long way in a small jet.
Yeah. And it's got nothing to do with the size of the plane. It's got the fact of there being two lavatories down the back, and that's it. So you think about the queues. Like, let me tell you something. Bali Sydney on a narrow body is hard enough as it is. I don't think I could do 10 hours on a 321 Neo. Everyone's packed in. Aaron, I saw you write something about Bali. Or did you mean Ballina? Anyway, we're sort of looking at, sort of next year, the year after, so hopefully that stuff will sort of all be sorted out. Hopefully.
Sydney to Wellcamp Toowoomba. Is there a big enough market for people wanting to go to Toowoomba?
Well, that's another thing. The only reason I wanted to go there was to go up and see all the aircraft that was stored there. But obviously, there's not a whole lot left there. But yeah, $800. That's crazy.
Yeah, nah.
But again, like Air North, they do it. Out of where do they fly, out of Melbourne to Toowoomba? Is that right? I don't even know.
I think so.
I think they do like 170s. I'm sure one of our Brisbane locals will be able to confirm that. But yeah, as far as like 321s on that length of flight, I don't think so. At least if you're on like something bigger, there's a little bit more space to move around. More toilets is obviously important because you don't want people standing up in the aisles, knocking your elbows and all that sort of stuff. Especially if you're sitting down the back, it's a pretty rough experience.
Yep. Yeah, it wouldn't be my first pick.
No, not at all. Oh, there we go. That was a beautiful little landing there. Melbs, yes, and Adelaide. Oh, Adelaide to Toowoomba.
Ooh.
Jeez, that's interesting.
Really? The people of Adelaide know where Toowoomba is?
Actually, do we have any Adelaideans in here? I don't even know. But yeah, that might be pretty rough. Oh, yeah, that's... anyway. Alright, so we are here for our first little stop. Everyone's rolling in very nicely. Have you landed, Nige?
No, mate. No, I'm just across the middle of the lake, just trying to work out the actual alignment of the runway. I can't even see it at the moment.
Oh, so it's a little hidden. It's a little hidden. F-14 pilots, Mackay pilots. How did you go in? How did you get in here? Did you make it with ease? It's a decent sized runway. Obviously not the longest runway you've ever seen, but
okay.
For these kind of things, it should be okay.
Runway, I might have a crack at it.
Bali, West Aussies love going to Bali since the loss of West Aussies have been doing local stuff last year and a half. States opening, they want to try Byron Bay. That's actually not a bad thought there, Aaron. That's not a bad thought. Again, they'll go where it's cheap. I think a lot of, you know, how far is Bali from Perth? Like 3 hours? Maybe a little further, maybe like 4 hours. Like it's almost the same as Sydney. Obviously, it's a lot cheaper to stay, to eat, to adventure in Bali. So, you know, it's hard to say. It's early to say. We don't know what international travel is going to be like, what the deals are going to be like, any of that sort of stuff. So it's still early days.
Question for the Perth people. Do you reckon you'll be holidaying in Bali before you're allowed to come across to New South Wales?
True.
It's just throwing it at them.
At this rate,
Lake Macquarie is indeed the home of Matt Hall. Matt Hall from Red Bull Air Racing.
Is that right? He's from this airport, is he?
He owns the airport, I think.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah, it's apparently a very expensive airport to fly into, and they've made it very expensive so that they don't just get anyone and everyone just randomly dropping in there. But
yeah, right.
Yeah, this is where he has his Mustang and 3 of his Red Bull. Oh, sorry, 3 of his Matt Hall Racing Joyflight aircraft based out of.
Right.
At least
okay.
3. So.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Oh, I never knew that. I never knew it. Bali on any carrier out of Oz is the vomit comment. Oh, 100%. Alright, it is time to depart. Let's get rolling, folks.
Is it the vomit comment because of all the people drinking too much on the way?
It must be. It must be. It's like a better Margaret River. Bali's same flight time, yeah. So, I mean, it obviously depends. It's kind of hard to say, really. It's hard to say. It's an interesting, though. It's an interesting thought that they've sort of come up with. And look, at the end of the day, it's going to be great to see another airline, a Max. Good opportunity to fly on the Max.
Yep. Good point there, After Jeff. He does also have the King Air for charter flights.
Oh, Matt Hall does.
Sure does.
Yeah, right.
You should follow him on Instagram. He shows all this stuff.
Okay, maybe I should. Is it? Yeah, actually, I will follow him. But look, Aaron. I think a lot of people will as far as like people from WA will probably return to Bali.
Just heard Cold F1 just take off then. Cold F144.
It's like a rocket, eh?
It was just the noise of the Tomcat afterburnering in front of me. So good.
It is. You know what? It is one of my favourite payware add-ons. It is just outstanding. The Shommet Comet.
Yeah, see what Stu Mac wrote? If you dump me, then he'll give me his staff travel. Dump me, will you, Tim?
I've
got another 14 in front of me.
I've got a bit of staff travel to go around as well.
Off. There goes the next F14. Bye.
But listen, Stu, whether you've got staff travel or not, there's nowhere to fly anyway, really. Except we are at like 75%, so we'll be able to travel to Ballina soon. If you're in Sydney. Maybe not Indo's rife with COVID. Oh, actually, yeah, I didn't even think about the COVID case in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't even think of it. Yeah, but maybe that's another draw card for Bonza.
I just picked up a trophy, Tim. It said that for my Xbox Live Game Bar, I think it is.
Yeah.
The trophy was taxi an aircraft 100 miles.
Oh, really? That's a big achievement.
That's a long way taxiing.
100 miles.
Someone who enjoys flying, I seem to have spent a lot of time on the ground.
Yeah, well, that's an unusual achievement, but you know. Well, it looks like everyone's just getting airborne. I might go and fill up my drink, fill up my beverage now that we are on our way. I think our next stop is Taree, not too far up the coast.
I used to spend a bit of time up at Taree. My cousins used to live up there.
Oh, beautiful! Yeah, nice area. Eh? Actually, a lot of the most of the coastal areas along here are nice anyway.
Oh yeah, it's lovely.
Just quietly, like
Old Bar
South Coast better.
Like.
Apologies, but you know, actually, I do love the Nelson Bay area. Because I lived there briefly, but it was I'm a sucker for the South Coast. Here's Amsey. Bonza. Yeah, but no, look, it'll definitely be interesting to see what happens. Fleet sizes, routes that they're going to take. We could have a bit of a brainstorm. Actually, let's brainstorm while I go and fill up my drink bottle. Where do you guys think? Because they're not in the Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane triangle, right? So it's not going to be Sydney, Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, etc. But where do you guys think that they're going to fly? Open question to everyone. 0 right or wrong answers. Actually, no, zero wrong answers.
League. Hopefully they don't follow my league, because the middle of Lake Macquarie is not ideal. Sorry.
Let me come back. And just reminding, that's a 737 MAX, so Dubbo to Wagga Wagga, that is a wrong answer. I said there was going to be no wrong answers, but Sean, that's wrong. I like the name of Bonza. It's got to grow on me, I think.
No flyby over Williamtown. Look, I'm sure we can. We can make a deviation, surely.
Actually, did someone request it?
Yeah, half-dog.
Oh,
yeah.
No flyby. Do you want to do one?
Look, surely we can take a quick trip past there.
All right, let's do it for half-dog. Let's do a Willy flyby. Oh, hang on. And then I'll
What do you reckon overseas people would be thinking of a name like Bonza Airlines?
Oh, I really don't know. I really don't know.
Do you think they'd understand?
Probably not. What does Bonza mean? And every Australian goes, I have no idea.
Really? Come on, man.
Alright, so for everyone, we're going to do just a quick little flying by of Williamtown Air Base. Just on our left over here.
It just did a right hand.
Sorry, next one.
Yeah, Graham, look, Western Sydney to the Gold Coast. You know what? I think that'll be a pretty popular little market for the
oh, definitely. Actually, yes. Hey, I'll be back in 1 sec.
Yeah, no worries. I think that's going to be an interesting market for a lot of players. I think Rex with their 7.3s will certainly be getting in there. Qantas want a good share of the pie. Jetstar with their Virgin with there. That'll be a hotly contested little bit of airspace. Alice Springs to Toowoomba. Toowoomba seems to be the pretty popular thing. Why is Toowoomba so popular, folks? Why is Toowoomba the place that people want to go? What's out at Toowoomba to see? What are the attractions at Toowoomba? Is it just because it's an alternative to the western suburbs of Brisbane? What's the deal out there? They will think it's Bogan instead of Bonza.
Okay,
yeah, probably.
Back. Yeah, actually,
welcome back.
That Graham said Western Sydney. That's actually not a bad thought.
Yeah, I think that'll be a pretty hotly contested place, and I think Western Sydney to Bali will also be one of those hotly contested places.
Yep.
When you think about where the population in Sydney lives, I guess it's growing ever more out in the western suburbs. So
Yeah,
that may well become an attractive place for people to go.
That's right. Interesting. All right, let me see what people reckon.
Hey, flaps clean.
We've just flown over Aft Dog's house. Hopefully, the family's not asleep and all that sort of stuff.
Dan Resman, my ex is a reason to avoid Toowoomba.
Jesus, ruthless. Idawina saying broom. Okay, where from? Sorry, guy.
Clean. CNL's Aviation, but renamed.
Yes, it's recent rebrand, I believe. Welcome, mate. Nice to have you. Caleb, right? Caleb, that's it. Toowoomba to the geriatric capital of Queensland. Is that Cairns? Sorry, Darren Howie, if you're watching. No, but look, listen, we love Darren. Darren's posting some outstanding content on the Discord from travels and all that sort of stuff. By the way, the Discord's absolutely going off. It's pumping lately. Wagga to Goldie. I think anywhere to Goldie these days. Goldie's going off. Like, obviously Virgin's just announced they're doing Lorne, Hobart and Cairns to Goldie as well. Starting maybe next month, I think. Looks so good, the green screen. Look, I need to get a light, Caleb. But look, do you want to see the SydSquad headquarters? Because we can jump in the lift and we'll go up and have a look if you want. Just let me know. All the guys know what we're talking about. Bonzer is back.
Hey, we are not old. John Logan.
No, young at heart. Young at heart, of course.
But obviously went fishing and caught a big one though.
Sorry, Cairnsians. Sorry, Oz Dave. I didn't mean to touch a nerve. You know, we love all our Australians, no matter where you're from, as long as you're from the East Coast. Sorry, Aaron. No, we love our Western Australians as well, of course. Except unless you're the Premier.
For all those people feeling a little bit thirsty out there, it is time for a half Cuban.
It is, yes. Drink up, guys. Drink up. Half Cuban time.
That's it.
Alright, guys. There we go. We've done a little flyover for half dog. I think we had to.
For those who want to drink up a little bit more, I'll do a reverse Cuban for the next one.
Oh, got a drink again.
Yeah, what a shame.
I have a big customer in Toowoomba. I once flew Melbourne to Brisbane, then drove to Toowoomba just to turn up a volume knob. Would love to have been able to fly direct. It was years ago. Well, I mean, you can fly like these go. Like I know if it might not be the same these days, for your work and all that, but Air North you can do it, I think. Afdog says, if you can see where I've paused, I'm above the air weapons range from Williamtown. They use it for the guns, but use small bombs. Yeah, that's the what do they call that? It's just north of the airport. I can't remember what it's called though.
Up near Mackay?
Yeah, the weapons range.
Grahamstown?
No, it's Salt something.
Saltash.
Saltash, that's it. Saltash. Firing range or something, I think they call it. But yeah, while we're here, we might as well fly over my old neck of the woods up at Nelson Bay, where I spent a year of my life, and it was cracker, by the way. Beautiful part of the country.
What were you doing up here, Tim?
I was working at Newcastle Airport.
Aha, nice.
Beautiful part. For a company called NCL Ground Handling. They got, I think they got bought out or something by Swissport. I'm not 100% sure. Just north of the base. Yeah, so that would be out there. Oh, there you are out there, Mr. Aftop. So yeah, I think that must be it out here. It is north of the airport somewhere.
Was it good fun working on the
It was
on a base where you got fast jets?
It was awesome fun.
Yeah.
Some great memories. 707 tanker, DC-10 tanker, flying through there, the Omega tanker ones.
Mm-hmm.
F-111s dropped by very rarely. There was a great off McGowan. Oh, sorry, Aaron. I apologise. One of my greatest memories from there was one of the F-111s. Right at sort of like the end of my work there, it came in. I believe it broke down. It stayed there about a day, and at night, I was just about to leave work actually, and it did an engine run out the front of the base, and all I could see was this giant, like, afterburner. Just it was just hammering. It was so loud. It was unbelievable. It was probably my, one of my best memories from up there. So yeah, it was great. Hornets flying all the time.
There's a couple of guys I follow on Instagram from Honolulu, and like they did my job at Honolulu.
Oh yeah,
and
H&L Ramper, is it?
Yeah, H&L Ramp is one of them,
yep.
And the other one's, it's a bit of a funny name. This one, Love My Honey Bun.
Oh,
all
yeah,
one word, Love My Honey Bun. And
Nige, you speak about her a fair bit.
It's a he actually.
Oh, is it? I thought it was a girl.
It is. I believe it's a he. Anyway, so Love My Honey Bun and H&L Ramper, they're two people out there in Honolulu. Dead said that the photos they get of the fast jets out there, and it seems to be it's like all day, every day. They're sending missions out over the Pacific, and oh man, they get all sorts of funky stuff out there.
Incredible.
Yep.
Brad Delamott's here. G'day, Brad. I can see you slowly creeping up behind me. And you're one of the very, very few that I would let do that to me, Brad. So come up nice and close. Tin City is on Stockton Beach. Well, Stockton Beach, I think, is south of here, right? I don't know if this is considered Stockton Beach. I did do some on this beach here, this area. I did do some quad biking, which was great fun.
Yeah, nice.
So it's a nice part of the world up here. Very nice. I've worked at Pearce Air Base as a civil contractor. It was different to the usual RPT stuff. It says chicken tender.
It would have been,
yeah, that would have been awesome. And I mean, up in Pearce, it would have been quite remote as well, right? Like, what was your living arrangement? Were you like nearby, or you on base, or
did you live on base as a civil contractor?
Yeah, interesting. And by the way, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like button. Be much appreciated. We are always going for our goal of 50. Of course.
And if you wouldn't mind, just remove those 3 unlikes if you can,
please. Otherwise, we'll find out, and we'll get some of our Flyers Club members onto you. Bonzo should do a flight like Darwin to Western Sydney or Port Augustus to Western Sydney. I mean, when we're talking about Western Sydney Airport, this is really going to suit them perfectly, right? Because it's going to be cheaper. Oh, Dan. It's going to be cheaper to operate in and out of. So that's what they want. It gets them into Sydney, into the Sydney market, but without the price tag. So, I mean, it's interesting. If they do elect to hit Sydney, which I'm sure they will, it'll be interesting to see if they do elect for Western Sydney at some point in the future.
Yeah, lots of interesting things to happen in the next 5 years, I reckon.
Big time. Especially with the new airport, COVID cleaning up, all that sort of stuff. It's gonna be it's gonna be crazy.
There's plenty to happen.
Isn't far from Perth, so stayed off base. I'm thinking of a different base. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the one up in far northern WA.
Your Esperance?
No, north. I can't think of it.
Isn't Esperance up north?
No, Esperance is down on the coast on the Great Australian Bight. You fly
really?
over it when you're flying Sydney to Perth normally.
Oh, okay.
I've never been there, but I've flown over it a few times.
Well, where am I thinking of then?
I'm trying to think of that. Someone will know. Someone will help me out. I've got to Google it because I'm. It's not Pier. Tyndall. I was thinking of Tyndall. Tyndall Air Base. Up in the middle of nowhere. In WA. I reckon Western Sydney will be another Avalon, says Tuzzy. Well, I mean, that's kind of what they're going for, but it's not a bigger scale. Give or take. Learmonth. Yeah, Tyndall. Thank you, Graham. Learmonth. Kind of what I was thinking, maybe. Coldest Wolf's heading out. I'll join the front on Friday. See you later. Hey, Coldest Wolf, thank you very much for joining us, mate. And
Thanks very much.
many thanks as well for your membership this evening. Very generous of you. And some beautiful flying in the F-14 earlier as well, of course. Oh yeah, actually there's heaps. RAF-based Curtin.
Yeah,
Tyndall.
that's what we're thinking of.
Is it Derby or Derby? I don't know.
We're going back to the Jervis Bay thing, aren't we?
The which one?
Jervis Bay, Derby,
Oh,
Derby.
yeah, no, God. Let's not revisit that topic.
It's Jervis Bay, and it is Derby, isn't it? I don't think it's
so.
Derby.
I think so.
I think it's Derby.
Oh, Fronzel with a giant super sticker there for $4.49. Thank you very much, mate. That's very kind. Very kind of you.
So to other stuff, we're just north of Williamtown, heading up the coast. If that helps you, Williamtown
Yes,
Air Base near Newcastle.
I'll bring it up here. Many thanks and firm handshakes to you, Fronzel. Thank you very much, mate. It's very, very kind. All the donationships, memberships are amazing.
Western Sydney to Sydney.
It would still be quicker with all, clearing security, getting onto the plane. It'd still be quicker than our freeways, guaranteed. But Sito, welcome from Nice in France, I think.
Evie.
But yes, we are heading into Taree, Yankee Tango Romeo Echo. So you can spawn in there if you wish to fly with us.
And it's Derby.
Of course, Derby.
Derby.
Yeah,
Just like it's
just like the local
Bay.
derby.
Just like it's Jervis Bay.
I don't know. Jervis Bay. It'll always be Jarvis Bay to me.
So, you and I are going to have words next time I see you.
SWM, hello all. Hope everyone is well. Mate, we are cruising along very nicely, mate. Nice to have you here. Nice to have your company. Actually, I might bring the map up. If you guys would like to jump in and fly with us. We are
Please do.
slowly approaching beautiful Taree on the central north coast of New South Wales, mid-north coast of New South Wales. We've still got a lot of guys cruising nice and low. Fat Harry's up. Fat Harry, you're up a little high, mate. Request descend to 2,000 feet maximum. But yeah,
Some beautiful. Dan Richmond just passed me in the Tomcat.
And
hey,
Brawny.
We have some beautiful countryside and some beautiful coastal areas along here, don't we?
Oh, big time. And like the beaches. We should be doing an ad for the country. Because, we're doing a bit of a service. For
waterways. Just fantastic.
And speaking of, actually, you know what? Speaking of a little ad, as you guys know, our friends at AU Scene, their scenery of Southport and Ballina, two of our stops coming up in our next couple of flights, is available to purchase via Orbx, who are our very, very kind sponsor of the mighty SydSquad. And guys, if you'd like to take advantage of a 15% discount on those two airports, Ballina and Southport, absolutely cracking scenery. type in !AU scene into the chat, and we'll look after you, as we always do, of course. YLMQ, we are almost at Taree, Sito. So there's Taree just up the top there, Yankee Tango Romeo Echo. So feel free to join in there. Hopefully I'll move it down there so you can see it. Moorabbin to Bankstown with Bonza. Nige, I think the boys are just taking the piss now.
Oh, possibly. But you know what? Moorabbin's a secondary port in Melbourne. Not that far from the middle of Melbourne. Not sure to take a 737. I don't really know.
Yeah.
Can Moorabbin take 73s?
Or Essendon? Why not Essendon?
Well, I mean, Essendon does take business jets, but not sure on the size of Essendon. Not actually been down there, so. But I don't know. Look, you know what? They're all valid suggestions because they're all markets that the current airlines just don't do. So
that's true. That's true. They all want to stay with the big ports.
Absolutely. There goes Graham. Hi, Graham. If it gives people that bit of variety or the option, why not?
Well, that's exactly right, Johnny. Let me just cover that for you. And Brad Delamont's asking the question that everyone else is asking: where is sweaty beef?
Yes.
And you know what? I did see there was a group on the where was it? On one of the Facebook pages about Flight Sim, commenting on all the funny names that we see out there on Flight Sim. And there was some really weird ones. I don't know if they were like custom made, but they were like, really bizarre. Like who thinks of sweaty beef? I have no idea. Runway Graham. Oh, Graham says no. I assume that's to maybe Essendon or Moorabbin for 737. There you go. Essendon was international pre-tailor. That's what I thought. Maybe he was referring to Moorabbin.
Okay, so Essendon should be big enough then?
I'd say so. If they could, I'd be interested to know what size they can handle. Runway 22 at Taree. We can gather on the opposite end. I like the sound of that there, Stu. And I'll do a left-hand circuit, alright? So we're going to go in onto runway 22, I think. Let's check it out here. You can see it. Okay, maybe we can't. But as per Stu's request, we're going to land on runway 22, fellas. 707s used to go out of Essendon. Right, okay. I mean, a 737 MAX shouldn't be any trouble then. Some awesome add-ons at Orbx. Took the Stearman sightseeing around Innsbruck. It was great. Nige, chicken tender. Nige has not stopped talking about the Stearman. Or pretty much all stream. He's nuts. I think I might have to do a bit of a dabble. Evan Morris.
What are you doing?
Evan Morris, thank you very much for the sub, mate. Much appreciated. Thanks again to
how Brad Delamont's able to be flying an aeroplane and sort of punch in a bit of typing like that to donate 15 big ones. Seriously.
Oh
Brad,
yes, Brad.
Thank you.
Brad, Brad, you're too kind, mate. Too kind.
What am I saying? Thank you. It's not going into my bank account. Jeez.
No, you absolute beast, Brad. Thank you so much, mate. You're too kind. Too kind.
I just say I'm finding this appearing and disappearing of people really frustrating. I've been trying for the last 5 minutes or so to get information with Stumac, and dead set with Smack Aaron, and every time I get anywhere near him, he suddenly just disappears. I lose him.
It's so frustrating.
Oh. Hey, Flight Sim, I'm not trying to bully him.
I know.
I'm just trying to bully him.
Turn off your bully detector.
That's right.
But Brad, thank you so much, mate. You're firm handshakes indeed. And you're too kind. You need to add a little message to it, mate, so we can read it out. And spam the cookies like Mad Dog did. Ryan Lucas, g'day Ryan. funniest tag on Flight Sim I've seen is Genie Talia.
Oh, jeez.
That's hectic.
Oh, dear.
Essendon used to take 727s. Oh, there you go. I don't think it should be a problem with the Max then. I doubt.
No.
G'day, Krish. Welcome, mate. Some donuts there in the chat. Multi-talented Brad, you're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. But yeah, it is very, very kind of you, mate. So thank you. All the boys are formating very, very nicely behind, wanting to get a bit of airtime on the camera. Aaron's down there nice and low, 1,100 feet just above the trees in his King Air. A little bit of chop along the valleys here. We've got Mudsky and Kempy out to the left. Krish, mate, this scheme is an absolute beaut, mate. I love it. Every time even when I'm flying off stream, I was flying. Who was I flying with last night? I can't remember who it was. I think it was Kempy in the helicopter. I can't remember, and I was flying this again. Wife cheated is the classic name tag. That's the one. That's the one that's on the Facebook group. Wife cheated.
Oh, really?
That's the one. Brad, member for 2 months with a new name tag. The new member's badge. I love it, mate. Thank you very much for 2 months.
Nice work, Brad. Congratulations.
2 months. And you know what's awesome? We've got a few. I should say a lot of the 6-month badge, but the 12-month badge is not too far away for some of you guys. So, you know, just saying. And guys, if you do enjoy hanging out with the boys, coming for a fly, and you'd like to support the channel, just like Brad there, just like the other boys from this evening, feel free to click that join button from as little as $1.49 for the entire month, and it is cancel anytime, of course. 0 obligation. But Brad, you're a weapon, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It is my pleasure to take you guys on these adventures.
I presume this is all the Mile Lakes that we're up to now, Tim. Is that right?
I actually don't really know. I'm just gonna have a little quick look on Google Maps.
I'm thinking it's the Mile Lakes, and we're just sort of up near Foster, Tuncurry area.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because you know what, like I reckon there's a good. I mean, not insinuating, but I reckon there's a good chance.
We've got Foster Airport coming up. I don't know if you guys have gone over it already, but
perhaps
you may have Yankee Foxtrot Sierra Tango.
Yes, we just went over. It's a little like dirt strip, I think.
Yep.
Actually, it's decent size.
You turn on stealth mode, Stu. You know what, Stu? It's working well because I've tried to formate with you a few times, and every time I get anywhere near you, you just disappear. So it's working well.
Isn't Tyndall Air Base in Northern Territory? It might be.
It is. Yes.
Goes to show how much.
Tyndall's down near Catherine.
Oh, so yeah, so it's just south of Darwin, right? It's not incredibly far.
Oh, it's probably a couple of hours.
Hours drive, but yeah, flying wise, it's not too far. Right, well, sort of, you know.
Probably 3 hours.
Who was that? Oh, it was Graham. I've got a kind of a little bit of a question for everyone that's flying, right? So this kind of area that we're cruising along. Nige, you mentioned around like the Foster area, Wallace Lake area.
Yep.
How many of you guys have actually flown low along this area before? Because I haven't. Every time I've flown over this area, no, I'm talking about like in flight sim. Because most of the time you're in this sort of area, you're at 40,000 feet, flying between Sydney, Brisbane, Sydney, Gold Coast, that sort of thing. or Ballina. This is my first time sort of flying low over this area.
It's pretty,
And
isn't
it's it's really nice. Like, look at these just rivers, just winding rivers. It almost, it doesn't really look like the the sort of mid-north coast.
Have you ever been for a holiday up here?
Not stayed, no. I've stayed in Coffs, but that was about it.
If not, highly recommended. It's a Tuncurry. It's a beautiful part of the world.
After flying over it, I agree. Wallace Lake and Foster, yeah, and it's nice after.
There's some beautiful lakes, the river. It's just a nice place.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It is nice. Nice beaches too, I'll assume.
Yes, beaches are good.
Stu, I should say Smack Airs made a great comment. The Essendon neighbours will have an issue with the 737s. That is no question.
Is that because of your antics when you were flying out here, Stu? Do you have anything to do with that?
Quite possibly. Quite possibly indeed. Alright, so we are not too far off from Taree actually. And then from Taree, we've got looks like probably another half hour, 20 minutes north till we get to Port Macquarie. It'll be.
Had your honeymoon at Foster for Ron Kleindienst? Nice.
Oh, really, Ron? Oh, beautiful. Ron, how was your flight the other night? Did you get any sleep? I think Ron. Where'd you fly again, Ron? Was it between Darwin and Brizzy? I think. Rings well. Avalon, most likely. Yeah, I kind of think the same. I think they'll go for the budget sort of airport. I don't really think I could see Bonzo or whatever it's called flying out of Tullamarine. What's it called? Bonzo.
Bonzo. Yep.
I'm gonna call it Bonzo. Alright, here we go. We might, what time is it? It's 10:25. We might just make this a touch and go, eh? Might make it a little touch and go here at Taree. And we might continue northbound to Port Macquarie. Keep this show running. Some nice long legs tonight. Oh, well, thank you, Stu. I have been watching my figure. When you approach me from the rear, Nigel, I pull up for a cube. So what's Stu flying?
He's in the Bonanza, I believe.
I can't see him. Because I can't, that's one thing I'd like. I'd love to be able to see smoke off people, that are flying, like the Mackay, for example. That's one thing that I'd love them to chuck in the game. Darwin to Brizzy and no sleep. Oh, look, I didn't expect so. As long as you got there safe and sound and it was a decent flight, that's all that matters. Yeah, I think I do find it interesting, like, we us Australians, aside from like, maybe Aaron sort of in Perth, we don't do red eyes over here. And I guess in Darwin as well, when we did the Darwin-Sydney. Vishal, thanks for the sub, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome on board. But you scroll around on sort of like Flight Sim and have a look at other countries. Mate, there's flights leaving at like 2 o'clock in the morning, arriving at other places at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, who flies at that time? I mean, if the price is right, but like...
It's a bit of an odd time though, isn't it?
How cheap's it got to be to do like a 2 a.m. departure and a 3 a.m. arrival for an hour flight, for example?
But seriously though, does that just tell you how fussy the Australian traveller is?
Well,
because we normally have it so good for so long. And I guess the other thing too is we're generally conditioned not to be flying at that time of the night because we've got airports like Sydney that have curfews.
Yeah, there are restrictions.
You just don't fly at that time of the night. You don't arrive that time of the night. You don't depart that time of the night.
That's it. We're not used to it. We never grew up with it. Yeah.
That's it. So I guess to a degree we're conditioned with it that you can't get flights 24 hours a day. Whereas yeah, maybe it is the cheapest flight to do the over data.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty brutal. Daffer, starting work at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Hey, good luck with that, mate. I'm on 6 days off, starting right now. So enjoy, Daff. Stay dry out there.
nice stuff.
I think it's going to be a pretty wet day tomorrow, so
Yeah, I
chuck
think
those
more
wet weathers on.
more towards the afternoon and evening. I think.
Oh, okay, beautiful. Thinking about
yeah,
going
I
into
think
the
you
city tomorrow, if the weather kind of
You
holds
might
up.
get some in the morning. I'm just going to quickly duck out to Old Bar Airport and have a little look out there.
Oh yeah,
And
Old
I'll,
Bar.
Old Bar, yeah, out on the coast.
Beautiful.
It's Yankee Oscar Bravo Romeo, Old Bar.
Is that just east of Tyree, is it?
Sort of southeast.
Southeast, yeah, I can see it. I think I can see it on the map. Alright, nice little cheeky touch and go.
Yeah, I'll have a look and see if the strip's big enough for a cheeky touch and go. I can hear someone in a jet right next to me. Who was that? Half dog. I can just hear the roar of the Hornet coming alongside.
And as soon as you hear it, you just wonder, oh, okay, who is it?
So Old Bar's a pretty little grass strip just on the coast here.
Wait, it's just... Where are we going?
Might be a
There we go.
quick cheeky touch and go, then I'm out of here.
We do have the curfew. Tuzi, are you in Perth? And sorry, what I was referring to by the red eye flights was the flying sort of like through the night domestically. I've done Perth to Sydney red eye once, and it wasn't too bad. Bonzo, yeah, you heard it here first. That's what we're calling it. Everyone in the SydSquad, we're calling it Bonzo.
Bonzo Airlines?
Yeah.
Bozo Airlines.
Yeah, Bozo Airlines, yeah. Just a touch and go. Now on my way over. Let's go, boys, let's go. Let's hit that coastline again.
Oh,
of
my
course.
Goodness, she's just short on the runway.
Oh, Sydney curfew, yeah. Yeah, no. Trust me, we're aware of the curfew.
I don't mind the curfew, actually.
Yeah, the curfew works well for me, because it means I don't have to be at the airport at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, unfortunately I do, but...
Toos said he's flown into Old Bar before.
The curfew, yeah, nice. The curfew is actually not bad for allowing airfield works to be done, so...
True.
It has its benefits at times.
Yeah, that's right. We may have just started a new nickname. Yeah, look, we can do a little bit of a vote. What are we going to call it? Bonzo or Bozo? Actually, I can do a little poll. Let's do a little poll here.
Half dog.
What's the airline's called? Bonza. Let's do a little poll, a little YouTube poll. Bonzo or Bozo?
Oh, sorry, Stu, never worked as a pilot. Apologies, for some reason I thought you had worked as a pilot. There you go. Never mind.
Here we go, folks. We don't do polls very often, but we're doing one right now. SWM, most of the early flights in Europe are Ryanair or EasyJet, so cost as low as $7.99. No issues with curfews at these secondary airports, which are in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so I mean, look, if we're talking about Bozo Air, maybe they might try something like that. If
you know what Europe has, but we don't though. They have population.
Yeah, true.
It's the one thing that kills all our big ideas. Things like high-speed trains. Like that's great.
Yeah.
We're happy to spend the money, but what people do we have to actually use it? Holy moly, Graham!
Exactly.
Jeez.
Exactly right. Alright, the poll's going reasonably well. 60% saying Bozo Air. What did we all have for dinner? Good question, Sean. I had chicken salad and pasta salad. It was delish. Gonzo the Muppet Air. What about... Yeah, no, Bozo the Clown Airlines, that works.
Yeah.
Come on, 10 votes. Come on, guys. Have a vote, guys. Don't be shy. Unless you think if you think none of them fit, just like Brad with Boonza, just let us know. We've got Mutsky right on my tail. I think that's Matt. We're about to hit this beautiful coastline once more. No, look, I don't think Bonza Air or Bonza Air or whatever they're going to call it, I don't think it's the most attractive name.
No.
I mean, look, Virgin, you know, I get it. But yeah, Bonza, I don't know. Hasn't really hit me yet. And what's their call sign going to be?
Bonza 1. Bonza 40.
Bonza? Bozo.
Bonza 83.
Bozo Air 90? I don't know. Ron, I had duck a la orange for dinner.
Duck à l'orange. Duck à
À
l'orange.
l'orange. Okay, that sounds very French.
Duck à l'orange.
Matt said he's been sniffing my fumes for a while. Are you behind my chair or something, Matt, or what? Oh, you mean my plane? Oh, okay. Alright, let's... I want someone... How far away are we? We're getting... Okay, we've got a little bit of coastline to go. Actually, I'll be able to have a look. Actually, no, it doesn't say. I mean, we're not too far away. Boozer Air. Yes. Especially if it's going for the, like, cheap market.
Oh,
cheap booze.
Graham's about to get
Boozer
shot
Air.
down by Half Dog. He's on his tail. Oh.
Okay. This is for all the all right, we're going with Bozo Air. I'm sticking with it. Yeah. Brad Delamont had prunes for dinner. Interesting. Sean had booze for dinner.
Booze.
Yeah,
That's,
I don't know if you're...
Interesting choice for someone in school, Sean.
Oh, no. Do your parents know about that?
Big exam coming up. We understand.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, we've got a few guys flying the Tomcats, a few guys flying the Mackay. I want to see response times. So we need to find out who the best pilot is here. Okay. Are you ready, Nige? Whoever the best pilot is here, whether it be whatever aircraft you're in, who can scramble the quickest and get onto my left wing? Go. Right here. First person is the winner.
Mate, Ozfire's in his Tomcat. He'll be there before I even get out of bed.
No, you got to be... It's not the first person to pass, it's the first person to be right there. To be right there, cruising next to me nicely. BOGO Airlines, I like that one. I like it.
What, where are you near? You near, Trom?
I'm right near... P. Mosa, waypoint?
Most nice, truth, yeah, far up.
Yeah.
Right.
P. Mosa? Bongo Airlines? Look, we are getting a little off track. Oh, here comes Brawny. I think he's got the idea. Fronzel. Oh, he's overshot. Oh, Fronzel's overshot as well. Brawny's doing... He's kind of out of control, but he's doing a good job. Dingo's swinging around. Dingo. Oh, everyone's fighting. Everyone's fighting for victory. Who's going to be the first responder? Brawny's doing a great job. Chuck a bog in BOGO Airlines. I like it. I like it. It looks like Brawny's the winner. Actually, who is Brawny in chat? I can't remember.
I I know.
Ron's too far behind. Well, that's the competition.
Singlets, W's and Crocs.
Alright. The Bozo Air flight attendants. 100%. Alright, Brawny, you're the winner. Congrats. Who's next? Franzel's coming. I will leave my camera like this, so anyone who wants to come and say hello, come and give us a wing wave. Right off my left-hand wing.
They catch you first.
Dan Resman's just hammering over the top. He's overshot it. Come on, give us a wing wave. Not
I'm
through
only
me.
just getting to BMQSA now.
Oh right, okay, yeah, you're a fair whack behind. I can
yeah.
see you though. 350 feet.
Catching fast.
Matt's next to me.
So pilot Mitten over there, he's probably looking at this armada of aircraft just come banging up the coast.
Pilot Mitten's with us. Oh jeez.
Oh, is he? Oh, I haven't seen
that was
him
after.
flight.
I think Pilot Mitten's with us. I see Pilot Mitten all the time on Flight Sim.
Yeah, okay.
Here comes Brad. Brad's in his TBM. I love this. I think I'm going to do this more often. And when you get close to me, like in this area, right off my wing, I want you to give us a big wing wave. I know there's a bit of a delay on the stream, but you know. Here we go, Brad. Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful, boys. Grab a couple of screenshots while you're there, fellas. Alright, everyone's doing a fine job. Well done, guys. Here comes Dingo. What is the VRGO? The Virgo. Yes. On your Dingo. I can't keep up with you, Tim, let alone fly next to you. Oh, sorry, Stu. Where are you, Stu?
He's a fair bit behind me.
Is he? Oh, he's behind you, is he? Okay.
Yeah, he's a long way back.
Right, Dan Resman's finally slowed down nicely. Are you inverted, Nige?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You are. Oh, jeez. This is beautiful work, fellas. You're all a bunch of talented pilots. Yeah. Oh, geez. Actually, we're really close. We're actually at Port Macquarie now. Oh my god, that happened really quick. Lovely wing wave there, Mutsky. And Brad. Come on, Franz, will give us a wing wave before we head in. I think you're about to overshoot. Edward Walker's brawny. Okay, Edward, congrats, mate. You're the winner. The quickest to scramble. Alright, in we go, boys. Beautiful Port Macquarie. Look at this area. Just got to find the airport now. Oh, Dan. Looks like Alpha Helix is already on the ground there. Right, but you know what? I think that can be a little slow down. Okay, sorry, Stu. That could be our every stream we can do that challenge. We'll do a scramble challenge. Sorry, Stu, I think I'm going to be already landed by the time you get to me. VRGO is the GOT Gravel Vertigo. I'm going to need to Google it, actually. I have no idea what that is. It's obviously payware. Do you know that one, Nige?
What's that one, sorry?
The GOT Gravel Vertigo.
GOT Gravel Vertigo.
Maybe that.
GOT Gravel Vertigo. No.
Oh, I'm gonna have to Google that.
Ah, there's the airport there.
Yeah, I'm just turning final now, actually.
Yep.
Beautiful approach, this one, into Port Macquarie. Oh, it's free. Okay, maybe I should download it so that you guys, or so I can see you guys flying the appropriate aircraft. Half Dog's just doing a low pass over Port Macquarie. Someone's just cut me off, whoever that was. Chicken tender.
Tender. Yeah.
I love how it looks like you're number 1 on final, and then you instantly become like number 9. Because you get like just like a million people just cutting you off.
Well, I'm landing right next to you, Tim.
Oh yeah, actually I can see you.
I'm going as slow as I can.
Oh, I'm just floating a bit. Oh jeez, okay, that wasn't so good. Oh, who was that just crashed on the other end of the runway? Stingray.
Stingray, I think.
Jeez. I don't think it's like that in the manual, Stingray. Is that how you learned to do it in the sim? Have Microsoft implemented traffic on the G1000 as yet? Anyone know? I mean, Mick, I think I've got the old G1000 and it shows traffic, but it doesn't show multiplayer traffic. It just shows like the generic airline traffic, yeah. It's fun to fly and fast. Okay, alright, I'm going to check it out. Tuzzy, do you reckon you can post it if you've got it? Actually, you know what? I'll remember it. The Vertigo. Sorry, fellas. I really should have got off the runway, but... Alright, where are we parking? Where's the terminal? Oh, jeez.
That sounds so good when that F-14 goes past.
They sound unreal.
Oh, so good.
We should do... Shauno, we should do an F-14 race from Sydney to Brisbane. Yes, I agree. We all just line up at Sydney and just hammer it. I'll link. Yeah, send a link, Tuzzy. If you're on Discord or Facebook group or whatever. Definitely. 03 for landing. Mate, just any runway you like, Stu. I think I came in from the north.
Yeah, we did 2-1.
Yeah. And here we go. I don't think Port Macquarie's ever seen traffic like this. Especially with an A330 that looks incredibly tail heavy. Parked on the ramp. Not sure who that is. It's got no name.
By the way, Stu, you're maintaining your 1,600 feet just nicely out there.
Who's that? Oh, Stu. Oh, yeah, he used to.
Yeah.
In his little Bonanza.
Yeah.
One of the finest aircraft in Flight Simulator 2020. And by the way, guys, Nigel and I were talking. I don't know if it was today, about we should possibly do a what flight was it? A really low and slow one.
Yeah, like in something like Carbon Cubs or
a Cub flight,
or like
yes.
Just a low and slow. We'll see if
It'll
we
be
can find
hectic.
somewhere to.
Yeah,
By
maybe
the way,
after this trip or
Stewie
something.
Mac, I finally got you in my sights.
Yeah, we could do like a big like a Cub flight somewhere. I don't know where. We could do it. It'd be sick fun. Everyone flying just the Cub, really like slow, but just make it obviously a short flight.
Yep.
My drone's stuck. Great. Extra slow.
I'm flying formation with Stu Mac. Yeah.
Actually, right, Ted, I'm gonna check that out right now.
Oh, over the top of him. Sorry.
Vertigo. Oh, okay, I see what it is. Oh, okay, that's sick.
Oh no, I stalled. You went too slow.
The Vertigo. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. And I'll download it and I'll take it for a bit of a buzz off stream sometime. Alright, looks like everyone... Let's see if my... Okay, my... Yeah, my sim's going a bit funny.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No.
My drone won't work. and my plane shut down by itself. Anyway.
Oops. At least you made it here before it crashed.
True. It turned my G1000 off and then turned it back on. I don't know. Anyway. Anyway, guys, welcome to Port Macquarie. That was, as I'm sure you'll all agree, a delicious flight. If you haven't already, go ahead, click that like button. Be much appreciated. Our next trip is continuing north, of course. We are heading up to Ballina via the Big Banana.
Beautiful.
I don't know if it's in the sim. I guess there's only one way to find out. We are heading to Ballina next, and then our stop after that is going to be Brisbane. And next stream, there may be a little giveaway. So make sure you are here next stream for a chance to win some AU scene scenery. But of course, you have to be here to win, and members will of course get double, nay triple the chance to win some beautiful Ballina scenery. Takeoff power in the Vertigo is like 25%. It must be a little rocket.
Super lift.
It must be an absolute rocket. Yes, Joel, we did make it, of course, we always do. Oh yeah, the Big Banana, I'll go for a ride on the toboggan. Yes, please do. Nigel, have you landed?
I have, mate. Yeah, I'm parked up. I'm just sitting here next to this beautiful all-metal P38, or the lovely chromy P38 Lightning.
Oh yes, actually, yeah, that is a delicious looking.
It looks good,
livery.
Doesn't it?
Absolute belter. Well, I think it's that must be that time. First of all, many thanks, Brad and Fronzel, for the super chats, super stickers, guys. Absolute legends. Thank you so much for the little tips there. Firm handshakes indeed. Brody, Matt, Mick, Tim, boys, thank you so much for joining the highly exclusive Flyers Club. It's lovely to have you on board, lovely to have your support of the channel, of the community, of the group, and all that sort of stuff. So guys, absolute legends, and if you would like to support, of course, you can click that join button below for as little as $1.49 per month. Chicken Tender, great flight. Thanks, SydSquad. Chicken Tender, pleasure to have you. And look, I don't mind the fact that you just cut me off right on final. I'll let that one slide, mate. But, mate, look forward to having you again next time, Mr. Tender. Joel, likewise, see you on Friday, mate. Catch you later, Matt. Thank you for joining as well. Kempy, likewise, mate. Lovely to have you here as well. And Shauno as well. Nige, let's wrap things up right there. It's time for bed. You've had a big day. Yep. I've had less of a big day, but I can't complain. I can't complain.
Yeah, it's been a big day.
I'll let it slide. Yeah.
That's all right. That's work, so.
No, that's it.
Look, I'm looking forward to Friday night. The North Coast is a beautiful part of New South Wales, so
it is indeed.
Looking forward.
It is indeed. And guys, if you would like to, like I said, if you'd like to pick up some payware scenery by AU Scene, which is our destination of Ballina, ! AU Scene in the chat, will get you a 15% discount just for you guys for tuning in with us. So you can get a nice little discount there and have a beautiful scenery to land at when you arrive. And it's a great little spot to do domestic flights with the jets in and out of Sydney, of course. So jump on that if you wish. And guys, I think we will leave it there. Nige, pleasure as always chatting with you, flying with you, and streaming with you, of course.
Much appreciated. Thanks you for having me along, and thanks everyone for joining in tonight. Another great stream. Thank you.
Indeed. Talk to you in a moment. I'm just going to wrap things up.
Roger.
Brad, we will see you on Friday. I'm looking forward to it. Catch you later, Joel. Afdog, thanks for joining us. Fronzel, thank you once again for a great flight. Lovely to have you fellas. Ron, Sean, Graham, thanks, boys. Much appreciate you guys' support. Tuning with the stream means a huge deal for me. You know, it's a lovely little gesture to have you guys hanging out with us. Ross as well, thanks for joining, boys. Guys, we're going to wrap it up there. We'll see you on Tuesday. We'll see you on Friday. Yes, Friday. Have a lovely rest of your week. Enjoy no lockdown. And yeah, we'll see you. Yeah, stay safe. We'll see you on Friday from 9 p.m. We're off to Ballina. Have a good one, guys. See you later.